Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? We're gonna try to do some we're gonna do a couple of tasks today, and then we're gonna play some Star Citizen. Yeah, we're out here with this game. I've been playing this morning. My server's been running pretty well, so get this piece out, right? Is this right? Yep. Link search. Need a mount. Functional mods, sites. Gear mods, mounts. How much is this? 6K. I think it's this though. That's for the AK-7 for you. We'll just try it. No, because those nodes aren't gonna work. Maybe this one? Nope. Maybe this one? Nope. Shit. How can I put a goddamn something on here? How do I get a mount? What mounts fit? I do not know. I don't know what mount fits this. Weapon parts, gear mods, mounts. Oh, whatever. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I don't know. I want to put a site on here, but I just don't know how. I know how to mount it or what to mount. So I'm not gonna do it. It is what it is. It's not working. Oof. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we can get things going. You get some good shit going. Sherpa derpa, sherpa derpa. Got mentioned in Cisco's too. I need to figure out. Well, nah, Star Citizen is probably laggy as hell last night because I have a feeling. Well, they did do updates, so everybody who like logged off and logged back in had an update, and I'm pretty sure they're doing like live updates. But they're probably getting ready for this patch for Halloween. Oh, today's my brother's birthday. I don't know. I don't really talk to them like that, bro. I want to wish him a happy birthday, but it is what it is. Ooh, I doubt it, but might as well say it. Hopefully, he'd be down to do something like that, but I doubt. I doubt he would be. Hopefully, he'd be down to do something like that, but I doubt. I doubt he would be. Let's get it. Nice. fuck? How do I? There's nobody else here, dude. How did that happen? Like an empty box as soon as I spawn, bruh. Excuse me. Oh, you can see his toes. Thought I found two keys. somebody over here. Oh boy, I did that, didn't I? Oh, I went to the wrong checkpoint. I'll go that way. There's definitely people trying to escort now too. mostly scavs. PMC scavs. That's my exit over there. I think I can make it. We'll see. As long as nobody sneaks up on me, we good money. Worth it. I got more than enough loot in this bag to make money and to finish to make progression towards the quest or two. Let's see what happens, y'all. Did it? All right, now I need 1 kill on woods. Excuse me. Yeah, the fucking the clips alone are 10K, 20K. I'm good. Or no, like 40K, 50K. I like this AK. Three more and two more. Alright, I finally finished the damn Ragman mission. Took long enough. Complete it. Golden Swag. Let's see. How do we finish this mission, the Golden Swag mission? Golden Swag. Escape from Tarkov. Skier Task Guide. Dorm room 303. Hold on. Dorm room 303. Trailer park portable key. Alright, so dorm room 303. I'm pretty sure I have that key. Let's see. I'll I'll take all the rubles. Everything else can wait. Bum, 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 303. He was just going to 303 then. Like, I'm not fucking around. I haven't died yet. I'm probably gonna get wrecked this round by Chichilla, somebody like that. Whoever those guys are. Oh, I don't think I packed extra bullets. I got tons back, right? And I did pack the extra. More than enough, too. Alright, let's go. Customs, baby. Nah, 18 is like mad late. 18's like mad late. Like, that's mad late. Thank you for everybody watching on YouTube, man. Really appreciate the YouTube viewers. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Thanks for all the chatter, guys. You know, really appreciate everybody talking in chat and saying things and how they feel. I understand the great content you're seeing, guys. The greatness of the content. There's literally nothing going on. It's just me playing video games, being successful. That's it. Oh yeah, I could do this too. I keep forgetting. Heyo. Heyo. Pazeo. Oh wow. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, here we go. Back in the game. Back in it. Back in it. Connecting, awaiting synchronizing. All right, so we're going to room dorms 303. Open the door, get the Zippo, get the fuck out of there. You dig? Got to go watch on customs. About to get the golden zipper. Who lost all the golden shit at customs? It must be some Russian general or something. I wonder if like this is what really might happen to the soldiers in Ukraine if they get stuck out there. Like this has to be my gameplay. It's completely avoiding players and just scavenging. Cause yeah, I guess my system can't handle PvP in this game. It can barely probably handle PvP in any game if I really think about it. It like just gets me through PvP in Star Citizens, and God forbid somebody who knows how to halfway fly with a better rig goes up against me. I don't even know I'm dead half the time, and I'm just dead. Where the fuck am I? I don't even know what the hell this is. Oh shit! Damn. Those might be a no go. Survival kit. Oh, the one, but it's not. I put lotion on my damn forehead. As soon as I see a fucking player, dude. Oh my god, bro. This is why I don't like to fucking play this game, dude. As soon as I see a fucking player, the game doesn't fucking work. How many more shots do I have to put into a person to fucking put them down? Like, how many more shots does this need? How many more shots do these people need? Like, how many shots do I need to put to hit people to get a kill if they're a fucking player? And it's every single time I go up against a fucking player, dude. Every single time I go up against a fucking player. I hop the fence, hit the shots. He can't even move. Then I bang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more fucking shots in him. How many shots? What is wrong with this game? What is wrong with this game's desync, bro? Like, how many more shots do I have to fucking lay down into somebody just to get a kill? And it's every single time I go up against a player. It doesn't matter what server, it doesn't matter what I have. Like, if I don't automatically have 10 headshots on them, I gotta fucking do this shit. And it's all the fucking time. Every single time I go up against a player, it never, like, what's the fucking point? Like, what's the fucking point? And every player just so happens to get a lucky head. I was like, the dude couldn't even move. The dude couldn't even move. This shit's a fucking joke, bro. This shit is ass, bro. Straight up ass. Straight up fucking ass, dog. Straight up fucking ass. This shit is fucking garbage, dude. This game is garbage, bro. This game is fucking garbage, bro. I hop the fence. He looks at me. He misses a shot. I pop him, what, twice? Like, this shit makes no sense, dude. It makes no sense. The desync is ass, dude. It's never gonna be fixed. It's never gonna change. Never gonna change, bro. They can't even get it right on LAN tournaments, bro. This shit is ass, man. Every fucking time I go up against a player, dude. Every single time. Never fucking ending. Every single time I go up against a player, it never fails. Like, as soon as I saw him, I should have just ran. I should have just ran because you know what? If I run, I don't die. I get to do something. Every single time, dude. Every single time I go up against a player in this game, I fucking die to some bullshit like that. It's not even like legit gameplay at this point, man. This shit is fucking ass. Yeah, I'm not doing this shit. I'm done with this shit. Fuck that. Fuck that shit, bro. Like every single fucking time, I'm gonna go with this armor. I'm gonna use everything I got, and I'm done with this game. This is it. This is the last fucking day I'm playing this shit. I don't give a fuck. That is fucking garbage, bro. That is like the definition of fucking garbage, bro. Like, how the fuck does that even happen, dude? How many more shots do I have to fucking lay into somebody for them to go down? The dude he can't walk. Now I'm laying in even more shots. And he turned quick shots, head eyes me. No effort. No effort, head eyes. No fucking effort. Like, it's literally zero fucking effort, head eyes. Continuously with this fucking game, too. It's not even like it happens once a day or once. It happens every single time I go up against a player, bro. At this point, might as well there's no reason to fight. Every single time is just run. What's the point of fighting? And watch, and here it's the same thing. I probably won't even have an opportunity to do anything. Like, I already know what's gonna happen, bro. And I keep fucking playing this stupid ass fucking game. This shit is fucking like ass, bro. It is complete fucking ass. It's fucking disgusting, man. Never fucking ending, dude. Over and over and over and over. It just keeps happening. No matter what I do, bro. No matter what I do. I had to jump on them. I did everything in my power to do the right thing. Wrong. Wrong thing. Everything I did was fucking wrong. Fucking ridiculous, man. I don't even give a fuck, bro. Get me into fucking customs. Put me into a fucking match. Like, that's it. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Every single time I go up against a player, bro. Every single time I go up against a player, some weird shit happens. That shit made no fucking sense, man. No sense, dude. Absolutely zero sense. I hit him. He's lit up. He can't run because he's so lit up. I banged 6 or 7 more shots into him, and he's perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong. He turns, kills me instantly. Headshot. Fucking bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit. fucking, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes 0 sense. What just happened there makes 0 sense. There's no sense to it. There's no sense to it. It makes absolutely no sense, bro. It's the stupidest shit. It's the stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. I had to jump on him. I opened the fire on him. He missed the shot. He takes a couple of steps and quick scopes me. Done. While I'm lighting his ass up. It's not, and I wasn't missing those shots. Those shits were fucking hitting. And even if they weren't hitting set the mass, he shouldn't. Both his arms should have been blacked out. But of course, the game, like, fuck out of here with that shit, bro. This shit, like, I'm starting to remember why I stopped playing this game, and it's because of that shit. Fucking kills me at the top of the head. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm fucking this guy up the whole time, dude. I'm hitting every single shot, and I know I'm hitting every single shot, man. I know I was hitting every single shot there, bro. There's no way you can tell me different. Because that's what the fuck happened. Like, what really happened was I hit every shot, and the game just didn't render them. The dude could not even move, bro. Bullshit, man. Complete bullshit, bro. Complete, total, utter bullcrap. Like, what is everyone doing to negate the desync? Like, what do I have to do to negate it? Like, do I have to fucking sit here and put my VPN to ping me from Russia or something? Like, what do I have to do to negate this bullshit? How do I cheat or do something? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. If I'm gonna play a game, I'm not gonna sit here and lose all day to fucking PMCs and I'm busting their ass. And it's like, since the beginning of the wipe, bro, there's been so many times where people are like running and I'm unloading clips into them and none of the shit's rendering. None of it's rendering. It's ridiculous, man. literally throwing them, like leading the fucking nades, bro. They're leading the fucking nades at me, bro. They were just fucking leading the nades in the direction that I was running, bro. Oh my goodness. Fucking goodness, dude. That dude might be just This is fucking BT rounds too. This is not no bullshit rounds, dude. These are not bullshit rounds either, bro.
Патронов нет!
Like that wasn't even bullshit rounds either, dude. That was like legit rounds, dude. Holy shit, man. ET round. I was eating everything. That was all BT rounds. Every shot was fucking BT rounds, dude. Oh, lordy, lord, lord. Give me some luck. Like, just a little luck, man.
Tough love.
Wait, did I not grab the fucking... Am I going crazy? Alright, stash a lighter in bunkhouse at the trailer park in customs. That's crazy, man. Construction. Oh my goodness.
If you're not my height, you're not that hot. This will help my mind. Shame on me for how I've been living. Tell me, baby, is it me? Or you alone as well? Drowning in your feelings too deep. You know that I'll be right there. It's not hard to understand. We want a home to go to, but got a whole life to live. Middle of the party, feeling every emotion at once. For someone that I ain't falling, I'm standing in line. I won't have to go around searching for the real thing, you already know it. It's the regular things that you do that really
30 seconds. I gotta just sit there for 30 seconds to hide this stupid shit. Oh my goodness, man.
say the ones I had running in it all took me out of focus. Been patient, patiently waiting. I've been faking for a long time. Now I want you. Ooh, I want you. Oh, second. Yeah. You and me together, what a blessing. Please just tell me that you get the message. No, I don't wanna. You and me, oh, ecstasy, ecstasy, oh. Yeah. No, I don't wanna. You and me, oh, ecstasy, ecstasy, oh. You got me all in my feelings. Why is this taking this long? I need you running, running, running to my arms. Jealous for you, but I just can't help it. No way. I don't wanna waste time. I don't wanna waste time. Oh no.
All right. Please
I don't wanna waste time.
spawn me on. Just spawn me right in front of it, bro. Come on, spawn me right in front of that shit, dude.
I don't wanna waste time. I don't wanna waste time. Oh no. I don't wanna waste time. I don't wanna waste time. Oh no.
Get in your bag, stay in your bag. 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 Get in your bag, stay in your bag.
Hmm. Well, there's got to be something people are doing. I don't know.
Нормально. Охуенно сейчас поживимся. Грохнули нашего. Щены.
You kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? Alright, in front of me, dude. Oh, I missed him the whole time, dude. Oh, man, head eyes. Where's the player? Yup. Fuck off, man. Oh, fucking course. Of course, just a random player. Man. Yeah. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna get some to cook some food. Oh, food, some cooks. I'm probably gonna get that AK-7 U back, but probably without the scope. Maybe with one of the lights, one of the lasers. Hopefully the green one, but I don't think so. I doubt it though. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But I'm gonna get the gun back. I didn't need to eat. I have just eaten there. Even if I did, I'll figure it out. I'll find food here somewhere. Yeah, I'm good. So clear. Straight up headshot, right? Because that's what everybody does. Everybody fucking immediately gets the headshots, dude. Head jaws. No shots hit. That's what you're telling me. 1 shot hit out of 10. Whatever, dude. Whatever the fuck ever. I'm done with this shit. I'm really done with this shit now. That's fucking corny. Fucking gay ass fucking game. Fucking hacker fucking not proof. Like how the fuck does 1 shot, like oh my goodness, dude. How like how fucking bad is this shit, dude? Like come on. Oh my god, you spend all this money on this stupid shit, bro. For what? For what? For you to fucking literally, for me to literally die anytime. Anytime I run into a player, dead. Just instant death. Every time it's a fucking player, bro. Anything else though, it's like open season, right? Fucking scavs, barely 2. Even some scavs fucking eating all my shots, like with the best ammo I have. Like, go fuck yourself, man. Seriously, man. Like, this shit's for fucking ridiculous, dude. It's only against players, bro. It's only against fucking players, dude. That's how you know there's something wrong, bro. That shit is fucking stupid, bro. That shit is stupid. It's like, yo, I'm done with this shit. That shit is fucking retarded. Game's straight up fucking retarded. This game is for fucking retarded and fucking idiots who like to waste their fucking time.
Tough love. Tough love. I'm above it. I be in my head sometimes, heavy in my passion. This my pleasure. I know about passion. I just need that person. Baby, I know you. Baby, not normal. Listen to my voice. Speaking through your one red lips. I set my fire, no tension. I just got my fucking to my senses. If you're not my height, you're not that high. This will help my mind. Shame on me for how I've been living. Hey, never had a plan B. Say you wanna sit by me when you wanna hang all week. She just put a bitch on me and then crying with me. Maybe some smoke weed. I be going crazy. Surely you are my family. I be in my head sometimes, heavy in my fashion. This my pleasure. I know about passion. I just need that person. Baby, I know you. Baby, not normal. Listen to my voice. Speaking through your one red lips. I set my fire, no tension. I just got my fucking to my senses. If you're not my height, you're not that high. This will help my mind. Shame on me for how I've been living. Tell me, baby, is it real? Or are you alone as well? Drowning in your feelings too deep. You know that I'll be right there. There's no Been patient, patiently waiting. I've been faking for a long time. And now I want you. Ooh, I want you. Oh. I've been patient, patiently waiting. I've been faking for a long time. Now I want you. Ooh, I want you. Oh, you got me all in my feelings. Why is it taking this long? I need you running, running, running to my arms. Jealous for you, but I just can't help it. I'd rather be out there with you than on my own. Oh. I don't wanna waste time. I don't wanna waste time. Oh no. I don't wanna waste time. I don't wanna waste time. Oh no. I don't wanna take your love for granted. I just wanna cherish every second. You and me together, what a blessing. Please just tell me that you get the message. No, I don't wanna. You and me, oh, ecstasy, ecstasy, oh. Yeah. No, I don't wanna. You and me, oh, ecstasy, ecstasy, oh. You got me all in my feelings. Why is this taking this long? I need you running, running, running to my arms. Jealous for you, but I just can't help it. No way. I don't wanna waste time. I don't wanna waste time. Oh no. I don't wanna waste time. I don't wanna waste time. Oh no. No.
Yeah, come on, let's work.
I don't wanna waste time. I don't wanna waste time. Oh no. I don't wanna waste time. I don't wanna waste time. Oh no.
Get in your bag, stay in your bag. 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 Get in your bag, stay in your bag.
Off the grid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we off the grid. No phones allowed. Yeah. Fuck with me.
Yeah.
But yo, let me me tell you my love story. Check this out.
Fighting demons, yo. Got your reasons, oh. Put that weight on me, babe. Show me why you hide your secrets.
Come
Yeah. We should repent, hey. Jump off the deep end, yeah. If I ever give you my blessing, baby, better keep it. Cause I'm a mean one. And I mean when I say that I'm done, but I fight for you, boy. Cause what's love if you can't drown in it? And what's love if it ain't got in it? Tell me what's love if you don't spend time with it? Yeah, they can try, but they can't fuck with it. Not really, not really. They ain't fucking with us. Not really, not really, not really, not really. This love, too real for 'em. They ain't fucking with us. Not really. Never on the inside, baby.
Come on.
You know me better than that.
Let's go.
Hey, go Sunday with your devotion. Alchemy your emotions. Yeah. Put your weight on me, boy. I bet I can keep you focused, yeah. Know you repent for every bitch you told a secret, and every bitch you didn't keep it. I can tell you never had a bitch who was decent, but I'm a mean one.
Let's go.
And I mean when I say what I'm done, but I fight for your point. What's love if you can't drown in it? And what's love if it ain't got in it? Tell me what's love if you don't spend time with it? Yeah, they can try, but they can't fuck with it. Not really, not really. Hey, they ain't fucking with us. Not really, not really, not really, not really. This love,
Yeah.
too real for 'em. They ain't fucking with us. Not really.
Love will embrace you, a love will erase you. Love is impatient, love will replace you. What's love if we don't talk no more? What's love if when you take that love away, it don't start no war? What's love if I can't ride with you to die with you? What's love if I can't crawl with you to fly with you? Ain't no sunshine when it go black. What's love if you ain't gotta pray for your soul back?
What's love if you can't drown in it? What's love if it ain't got in it? Tell me what's love if you don't spend time with it? Yeah, they can try, but they can't fuck with it. Not really, not really. Hey, they ain't fucking with us. Not really, not really, not really, not really. This love, too real for 'em. They ain't fucking with us. Not really.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
like cinnamon, I wanna taste it. Got a bedroom body, you should break it in.
We alone and grown, and so what if people all around in a room? We so loud even if it's soundproof. Whole town gonna hear about you. Let them, no question what we're doing with sex. Even if you turn up the volume, you know what's going on. You know when you hear this song, mind your business, cause when I'm up in it, it's a done deal. Tell them, mind your business, not ready for this, don't come near. You know, ooh yeah, you know, when you hear this song, you know, it's a done deal.
You know the vibes with me, babe. Come over at night, leave your girls outside. They know why you spending time with me, babe. Running back for that fight, and I keep it tight. Fit right in your lifestyle. Love that I keep your life wild. Act like we got one night now. That's right now. Oh, you know what's going on. You know when you hear this song, mind your business,
Mind your business, cause when I'm up in it,
it's a done deal.
mind your business, not ready for this, don't come near.
You know,
Ooh, yeah. When you hear this song, it's a done deal, but you know we not finished. Never wanna leave every time that you visit. Got you sparked off my charm. Lay back and watch you fall asleep in my arms. Give me something to believe.
Nobody cares, dude.
Did you grow up with parents that had strong faith?
My parents were on their own journey as I was growing up.
What happened at 19?
I ended up going into college, but somewhere in that year, I'm just kind of like, I don't really want to be here. I want to do something else. So I knew about pushing myself, and I knew I can push myself to death.
What did your parents think when you told them, hey, I'm done with this, done with school, I'm gonna join the military?
Nobody who was close to me was really a fan of this.
You get in, you go to boot camp. What was your impression?
Not too hard.
What did you find the most challenging?
Probably the mental games.
Well, hey, let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll pick up with your first deployment, what that brief was like. All right, John, we're back from the break. We're getting ready to dive into your combat career. But before we get started, I can tell you are extremely uncomfortable digging into your background, and I don't want you to think that we're just getting into war story time to brag. So my method here is childhood, military. We do go into the war stuff. We go into the struggles afterwards, and here's why. One reason is because nobody's documenting this history anymore. And this is modern history that is not being documented. Two, I want to talk about what made the man that you are today. The guy that wrote that book, the Warrior Poet Way, the Warrior Poet Society guy. You know, you have a massive following, and people want to know who the man is behind that. You know, and it's important to talk about your history. And it almost, I don't know any other way to say it, but it's what qualifies you to be up there and talking about the issues today, and in talking about the sacrifices that you made for this country And that's why you're so passionate about it. So I don't want you to think of it as like a chest pounding war story podcast. The only reason we do it is for what I'm saying. It's what made the man today. It qualifies you when we get into the struggles of whatever struggles you've had that we're going to dive into, especially post-military career. Maybe you had a tough transition. This is why I had a tough transition, because I experienced these traumatic events in wartime. This is how I got through them. And that brings a lot of hope to the guys that are getting out today. You know what I mean? They see, oh, this guy went through X, Y, and Z. He overcame it this way. There's a ton of different methods that the men and women coming out of the military today who have been to war and have experienced trauma and have, maybe taken life, how they got through all that, walked through that fire and found success. Some guys find it through psychedelics. Some guys find it through faith. Some guys find it through therapy. Some guys find it through business. And so there's all these different methods. And what I like to do is display all of these methods so that the men and women coming out now, they watch this, and they see all these different methods, and it gives them different avenues to try, to find their own success and get through their own traumas. And it also carries over into civilians. I mean, a lot of civilians watch this, and civilians go through a lot too. Women that have been raped, men that have been molested as kids, all kinds of stuff. And so when people like us, I hate to group us in together, but when people like us open up about that and become vulnerable and talk about our experiences in a non-bragging way, it does, man. It brings a lot of hope to a lot of people, by hearing this. So I hope that makes you a little more comfortable digging into your past and giving you the reason on why we do it. It's not, like I said, this isn't a chest pounding war story podcast. There's a lot of healing and wisdom that comes from this. So
That's great. Sounds serious enough that I'll put my gummy bears down. These have been fantastic. And I put the gummy bears down for you, bro. So I'd like a little appreciation. I'd make that sacrifice for you and your viewers, your listeners. I wouldn't say I'm uncomfortable talking about my past. The stuff I'm most uncomfortable talking about is kind of like, Rebel John growing up as this just punk teenage kid. Like that's a little more uncomfortable because, I'm not proud of that. The military stuff's fine. It's not that I'm uncomfortable. It's that I'm just not that interested. Now I'm fine to, like in my book, I pull out biographical elements and I tell some war stories and I tell other kind of stories from my past, which I'm not shy about. I just want it to serve a greater purpose to the reader. It's not like, ta-da, I did cool guy stuff in the desert with Ranger Battalion. Like, I'm just not that interested. Mm-hmm. I want to talk about how can I help the viewer? How can we on mission together become better and make a mark on a world that is twisted and going down fast? I want to be a change agent and a force for good. And my ego isn't big enough that I care at all about reliving my glory days unless it in some way, somehow serves other people out there that are grasping. So if they're, hey, how do I structure my life so that I could live a life worthy of my calling? How could I structure my life so that I do it well? My relationships, my mission, my legacy. How do I make an impact so that at the end of my days, I don't have regrets on my deathbed, wishing I had reprioritized myself this way? Now, folks like you and I, we've had some near-death experiences, of like, man, I should have died quite a few times and didn't. And that brought a certain sobriety to me and a sincerity and an intentionality about how I would live my life and what I would be focusing on, what I would be doing. And a lot of people who've never faced their own death don't really know how to structure their life in a way that is ultimately satisfying. And so when we're reliving old glory days, if it's to that end, I'm all about it. If it's just about like, oh, me, military, I'm so bored by all the egotism and chest beating that'll happen. At least I don't care to participate, but that's what we're, I understand what you're doing. That's different. Let's dive in. Nothing's off limits, man. Let's rock and roll.
Let's do it. So we're getting ready to go on your first deployment.
Yeah.
And so what I would like to ask is, what was the brief? When did you know you were going overseas, and where were you going?
I don't remember the exact moment when we were told. There's always these whisperings of things happening, especially like when you're overseas. You've been hitting it hard. You're doing your combat tour, and there's rumors of like, hey guys, I hear we're flying home. 2 weeks. We're up. We're like, 2 weeks, really? And then that spreads like wildfire. And then it's like, no, I hear it's like a week. We're like, I hear it's 1 month. And you never really know. And then this expression comes about of like, yeah. I'll believe it when I'm on the bird. And that's that's more of a seasoned, soldier or warfighter. You're not giving in to gossip. Hey, I don't know when. Maybe it's tomorrow. I don't care. I'll believe it when I'm on the bird. That helps me in life in general too. Anyway, it kind of came down like it's a bit of a rumor. A lot of combat tours that went on. The first one was more of a scheduled date. Guys were leaving in whatever. It was a month or two. But it was pretty hush-hush in those days, so you couldn't let your family know. You couldn't let your girlfriend know. And then you were given extremely specific instructions once you got over there, what you're allowed to say and not say. So I remember once I deployed, I just disappeared the first time. And I think I was over there for weeks, maybe 3 weeks, before I was able to call home on a satellite phone. That's a Iridium phone. And I had to have like, hey, before you say anything, I have to read you this. Do not ask me what time it is. Do not ask me how the weather is. Do not ask me where I am. Do not ask me what I am doing. Do not ask me. And I have to tell them all this stuff because it's
No kidding. They had you guys doing that over there.
Yeah. Operational security stuff. And so we had to do that kind of song and dance in the initial, the very first tours. Because it was, like the war kicked off and I was there right away.
What year were you over there?
I think 2001.
You were over there?
No. Early 2002. So
oh, wow.
Early 2002. We were immediately there on the ground.
Interesting. Well, I can't wait to dive into this.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Because I didn't get there till 05.
Okay.
So, so you knew that you were going right when you showed up to Ranger Bat?
Yeah.
Correct? Did you know you were going to Afghanistan?
Yes, I think
you
so.
You did?
Yeah.
How were you kind of mentally preparing for that deployment?
I had my hands so full with just surviving the scariness of Ranger Battalion and doing what you're told. I was a bit distracted from war, of like, it was very serious and you could kind of feel it in the air as well of like, oh, there's a gravity, there's a sincerity, there's an intensity that is here. Now, I don't know what it was like before, because day one I show up, everyone knows we're about to go to war. Mm-hmm. And so I don't think I had a lot of headspace left to dwell on it. I'm just trying to do what I'm told at that point. And so, I did have some fears about that. The other guy seemed a lot more confident, a lot more bloodlusty. And when you're an unseasoned guy, you don't even know what you don't know. That would be a slower warm up for me.
You never felt any bloodlust?
I didn't say that. I said I didn't feel it when I was initially in. Okay. I'm just a skinhead, wide-eyed private trying not to get fired or yelled at or hassled anymore.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
When you're that new of a private in Ranger Battalion, then of like you are probably equal parts scared of your leadership and the Rangers around you than you are about bad guys on the field.
I would.
Switch to Google Fi Wireless and get Simply Unlimited, our most affordable unlimited.
It's interesting because I don't know if I've interviewed anybody that was one of the first in over there. you know, and so even when I went, it was, I mean, there had been a lot of after action reports. You know, I'm not going to say that I knew what to expect, but you guys had nothing. I mean, going in that early, September 2001 is when it hit. So if you were in early '02, I mean, that's only,
I was there before the FOBs were built.
you know,
I was there when, Bagram Airfield, or, any of these places, airports in Iraq I remember we had just seized it. We're pushing vehicles off and trying to hotwire stuff so we can commandeer vehicles. It was completely fresh. There were no bunk houses built up of a lot of the FOBs, the forward operating bases would be, they were skeletonized. There were nothing.
this is fascinating. This is about to get real good. I mean, you have no frame of reference, no way of knowing what you're about to walk into because nobody's been there before. The towers just came down, and you're going right into the hornet's nest.
Right away. Yep.
So, where did you guys land? You know you're going to Afghanistan. Your battalion deploys. Where do you land?
So we, do the long trek over, and we're the West Coast, so Washington State, and you're going all the way across the world, landing in Germany, and so we'd always pick off there in Afghanistan. I think, maybe somewhere around Kabul. I don't even remember. I went to Afghanistan 4 different times. It all just kind of runs together, and it was a very long time ago. This was the start of the war. 22 years ago. And so my pay grade at that time, I was just trying not to lose my rifle. Don't get yelled at. And so, you don't even know where you are half the time.
Well, I guess what I'm getting at is walking off. I mean, everybody else after you, there was some sort of infrastructure there.
Yeah.
So what's it like when you land? I mean, where do you land? Is it Kabul Airport? Is it out in the desert? I mean, where do you go?
You land at one of the major airports, whether it's Afghanistan or Iraq. So we didn't do the initial seizures of those. Those were already seized when we land. So the runway was open for us. And then we come in as kind of to make beefing up the first line of defenses that were there. There was also times where I remember spending a few days in Oman before we punched over, and Saudi Arabia. I remember being based out of RR and kind of running across the border there. So those were 2 checkpoints. Those were 2 stop places on the journey as well.
Many of you are very familiar with the struggles that veterans and military members face on a daily basis. We talk about it all the time. The struggles with addiction, the suicide epidemic, the broken homes, the divorce rate, and the list goes on. What I want to tell you about is a veteran-owned company, just happens to be a sponsor, that is actually trying to make a real difference in military members and veterans' lives. And that company is Pure Talk. Our veterans gave everything to protect our nation, and Pure Talk understands the sacrifices they've made. They've set an ambitious goal to eliminate $10 million in military debt by Veterans Day. But they can't do it alone. They need our help. When you switch to Pure Talk's lightning-fast 5G network, they'll donate a portion of every new order to this noble cause. You can make a real difference just by choosing superior cell phone service. And Pure Talk's plans start at just $20 a month, offering unlimited talk, text, more data, and a mobile hotspot. Just go to puretalk.com/Ryan and make the switch. Okay. Let's rally together and show our unwavering support to our veterans. Visit puretalk.com/Ryan and switch to Pure Talk today. It's the right move, and it's the American way. I've spent more time than I would like to admit researching, testing, trying to find the perfect mattress that's going to give me a good night's sleep. And it basically got to the point where I just gave up. I suffer from chronic back pain. It comes from 14 years of combat operations as a Navy SEAL and a CIA contractor. My back's just shot. No matter what mattress I use, I wake up, I can't move, takes me about 45 minutes just to loosen up, to bend over, to put my shoes on, to get out the door. And then somebody, a friend of mine, told me about Helix mattresses. So I went to the website. Turns out they got a quiz you take. You take the quiz, and then they make a recommendation out of the 20 mattresses they have in stock. Mine was the Midnight Lux, and bam, had it shipped right to my house. Very skeptical, by the way, but slept on it first night. Slept like a baby. Complete game changer. Another thing I like about Helix mattresses is they have the enhanced cooling feature that keeps you from overheating. We've all used mattresses where you wake up, especially these memory foam ones, right? You wake up and you're sweating and you can't go back to sleep. Well, Helix is taking care of that. Take the Helix Sleep Quiz at helixsleep.com and find your perfect mattress in under 2 minutes. Helix is offering 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/SRS and use the code HelixPartner20. This is their best offer yet, and it's not going to last long. With Helix, better sleep starts now.
Everyone has their own reason for not finishing their college degree, and an equally important reason for wanting to go back. Financial stability, a career change, for your family, for yourself. Whatever your reason, mydegree.nj.gov can help. Created by the state of New Jersey, this resource connects you with financial aid information and even real-life help to navigate your return to college. There are so many reasons to check it out and complete your degree once and for all. mydegree.nj.gov. Whatever your journey, we'll help it continue.
So let's just describe, you're walking off the burb. What are you seeing?
Yeah, you see dust and you see, just desert. You see an entirely different type of architecture. You see a bunch of just trash and busted out vehicles, You see troops from all different kind of countries. And so you're seeing different camo patterns that you're not used to. And as a brand new private, I'm just expecting immediately to have to, IMT off the bird and immediately get in the thick of it. And I don't know enough about war to realize no, war is oftentimes long periods of droll boredom followed by incredibly intense short moments of excitement. I don't know that. I don't know how good I'm about to get at gin rummy,
What were the living conditions like?
They weren't awesome. And it depends on the tour. I remember one specific early tour. We're doing operations with Delta. And so Delta loves Rangers. They have such small numbers. Most Delta operators come out of Ranger Battalion anyway. And so it's just peanut butter and jelly. We're kind of a sledgehammer for them. So in case things go wrong, them doing their incredibly surgical operations, when things go bad, you got a sledgehammer called Rangers around you. And so a lot of the Delta operations, it would always have Rangers. There was early on, maybe it was my first tour. It may have been my first tour. Our platoon was pulled aside to be attached to one of these, and we just took over this kind of warlord's property, his not castle by any ways, kind of the warlord structures that they would have over there, and we just kind of lived in that, us and some of these guys. And so I remember
some of these guys being Delta, or some of these guys
Delta.
being the warlords?
No, the Delta guys. And so most of my missions, or most of the joint operations I ever did was with those guys. I did very little with the SEALs. I did some with you guys. We didn't go together as well. We were more oil and water. You know, if y'all had your way of doing stuff, we had our way of doing stuff, and it just didn't work out awesome.
Yeah.
And so y'all were good at what you did. Go do SEAL things. We'll go do Ranger things. But Delta liked us a lot. There was a better fit. But sometimes we were kicked out, and I remember at one point it was at least a couple weeks where we were just living in one of these small compounds with a small Delta unit that we were rolling with. And then another time of like, all right, now we're in a bigger compound, but we're with some SBS guys and some SAS guys.
Oh, you worked with them as well. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Or at least we're cohabitating and kind of playing leapfrog with each other through the desert. And so they're just, you know, when you're spearheading a lot of this stuff before the big armored divisions and, you know, guys are able to roll through with a bunch of infrastructure, we're out there probing and scooping up HVTs as big army is rolling through. You're trying to travel and pick guys up as they're squirting to and fro before main force comes in. And so we're kind of banding together in these little compounds for safety and security.
Interesting.
It's for survival.
Just for the audience, HVT is high value target. Those would be your top terrorists.
Right.
So let's go through. We got a lot of stuff to cover, it sounds like. Let's start with the very first operation. You get in country. Actually, let's start with logistics, because I'm actually curious about this. What were logistics like? What were fuel points, chow, showering? What was just everyday logistics like when you got there at that time period?
So because there weren't big forward operating bases, you just had to do the best you could. So sometimes you'd pay locals to bring you food, which was scary because you're like, maybe they're poisoning this. And then you look out in the compound and I'm like, oh, there's a bloody goat head. I guess we're having goat tonight. So you have a bunch of rations. Sometimes we were eating MREs, especially in those first few combat tours before you had like chow halls and stuff. You're just eating tons of MREs, local beans and rice and goat head.
Nice.
You know, of showers, I remember having to pump my own water, put it in a bucket. When you wanted to be real fancy, and I did this a few times, I would build a fire, heat the water up over the fire. Then, using an old parachute, we created a kind of like a shower place. So it's just this flapping parachute in the wind to make your little shower. And then you climb up a ladder to pour your hot water that you just made into a bucket with a bunch of tiny holes poked in it. And then you try to shower. The problem is it's so much work that you are just profusely sweating. And when you take that shower, it's kind of quick and over. You're wondering, like, I'm pouring sweat. I don't think that shower did anything. And then you're just showering with wet wipes. And so early part of the war, of like, there's sometimes of like, the worst was, I think I went 18 or 19 days without any kind of shower. The infrastructure didn't exist. It wasn't there. Laundry. I did my laundry by hand in a bucket. Took hours to do laundry. And then you hang it up to dry, and you're trying to dry it, and it just like, you know, you got open desert and sand's blowing all into your wet socks and shirt. And so you're trying to shake that out, and it's just kind of like gets ingrained in the pore. It's just nasty. It's just nasty. But yeah, we didn't have any infrastructure.
How long did it take before you started seeing infrastructure and logistics show up?
It was impressive. I mean, by the kind of my third tour, you got over and you're like, holy cow, you guys have built stuff. Wow, this is amazing. Like, you guys have beds? You have bathrooms. I always wanted a bathroom. So, man, the luxury. And by like my fifth tour, I'm like, you guys are living like kings. This is incredible. None of that existed. None of it existed. And we'd roll in, and I remember, you know, we'd go into one of these compounds like Asadabad or Jalalabad, which are, you know, operating bases now. I was the first ones in there. We like kicked folks out, secured the perimeter, pulling sectors, while the rest of us strung up concertina wire around the perimeter. There was nothing there.
How many locations did you guys go to where there was zero infrastructure? The first
None
ones
of them
in?
had
I mean,
infrastructure.
Asadabad is one of the one of the hottest regions of Afghanistan.
It was awful. I spent a full day under a Humvee trying not to move because I was sweating. The heat index with that particular one before we pushed through and seized it was 127 degrees.
Wow.
That's the temperature outside. And I laid completely still under a Humvee because there was no shade anywhere. And then we rolled in and we took over Sadabad. Or maybe it was Jalalabad.
We'll
it
get
was
to
something
that.
bad. I don't remember.
Yeah,
the
there's a lot of bads
The
over there.
bads run together.
There was a lot of bads over there.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Jalalabad was more flatter, very hot. Asadabad was colder, up in the mountains.
Okay, then this would have been Jalalabad. Yeah.
Okay. But let's go back to you get in country, you get settled, zero logistics, zero infrastructure. You guys are seizing all these things. What is mission number one?